Now, there's two types of successors in interest that we're going to need to be aware of. First is a potential successor in interest. That is somebody who comes in and claims to be a successor, but you haven't confirmed it. You don't know for sure. A potential successor interest is going to have certain rights. And then we're going to have what's called a confirmed successor in interest. If they're confirmed, that means they've gone through or they've provided you whatever you need to verify or validate that, yes, I am indeed a successor in interest. Because here's the thing, you may have somebody who comes in and says, and just tells you that, my relative just passed away and now I have a right to the property that's your collateral. Okay. And maybe they don't get you any information after that. Well, then they're a potential successor in interest. They've given you notice. You know that they're out there, but they haven't provided you any information. So they're going to have certain rights. But if they do come back and give you documentation to prove that, yes, I do, I am the owner of this property now, then they're going to have a different set of rights. Okay, I hope I made that clear enough. But so really, generally, anybody who receives ownership, they could be considered a successor in interest. Go to letter B on page 74. That this is a confirmed successor in interest. Like, what types of information do you need? Well, it could be that death certificate or a will or maybe a court order of some sort that really kind of lays out. Now, this information may be required, so you can go through and say, okay, we need these things just to confirm your status. But you can only require what's required under state law. You can't just stack on different requirements. You can't make them jump through a bunch of hoops to get them confirmed. Remember, this whole process, you should be making it as easy as possible for somebody to go from a potential successor in interest to a confirmed successor in interest. Okay, don't screw around on this, because a lot of the problems during the global financial crisis that led to the creation of these rules had to do with successors in interest. People were coming to the financial institutions. They wanted to take over payments or they wanted to do something, but the financial institutions wouldn't deal with them, or there wasn't a convenient process for them to go through to establish their rights. So again, a successor, you will go through a process and confirm that they are a successor in interest, but you shouldn't make it overly onerous or burdensome on them to actually get that done.